Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival. And what I did off camera is I've come back to my island base because there's two things I want here. The first one is I want my hover vehicle, which is where turrets. We're trying to power on because we've got an imminent base attack coming in. And the other thing I also want is there's some spoilt food here, and I want to make some nutrient solution. So let's just have a quick look. I can't remember what I need. Nutrient solution. That's got to be in the food processor. So we need stone dust and purified water. I don't think. Well, I think I can make the purified water. I don't think we've actually got anything here. I put the output to fridge 1. Yep. And what we got? We got loads of purified water. So if we put in. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, so if I put about 30 in. And next thing I want to do is base fridge 1. And what I want to do is put all this in here as well, because you can see I've got 90 spoiled food. I don't really think I need 90 nutrient solutions, but I want to make as many as I can. Okay, I'm just going to get in here. Apologies, this is probably not going to be the most exciting of. Yeah, so what we'll do, if I put in 2, 3, 4, 50. Have a quick look. We got. I could probably make 60 of them. I think 60 will be enough for my farms back on my other base. Now I'm kind of want to hang around here to see if that base attack comes in, but at the same time I do want to load the hover vehicle up to what we can recover. At the moment we got 20 tons. I think the top load of this ship is about 40 tons, but the what we call it, the nutrient solution is probably the priority. But is there anything else that I need? So this is flip the hover vehicle, container controller, cargo box. Well, I certainly would like the cobalt ore and a big chunk of that and the copper. Right, I don't really need water solution. And I certainly would like to take some promethium with me as well. How's that for weight? Because the problem I'm going to have is that if I overload the hover vehicle too much, what will actually happen is that I will probably end up sinking under the water or something stupid like that. Yeah, we're up to 40 tons already, so we're probably going to have to take some stuff out of here. It's a bit unfortunate. I suppose I could leave some of the promethium behind. Split the difference with the cobalt for the moment. What's that doing? Down to 30 tons. And then hopefully what we'll do is we'll get what's left in the with the nutrient solution. It's going to be a real pain shipping stuff back, so I'll probably have to do a lot. Oh, here it comes the opposition. Now I don't. What I'm going to do is get into here and power up. I'll turn the power off here. But I don't really want to get into fighting the drones. What I want to do is be able to loot them, because I don't really want to load the guns. I don't want to waste the ammunition. So what we're going to do is just going to hang around here and see what happens. But if push comes to shove, I will load the guns on this ship and take things out. The guns seem to be moving slightly. And the question is, where are they going to come from? Right, they're coming from that direction. I'd guess it's going to looks a bit like. That's one down. I'm going to try and mark the locations. That's 2 down. He went in the water there. one's gone down about there. It really annoys me that you can't no longer see where the drones actually crash. Let's see if we can find them before they... Oh, this one's going to be an easy find. Yeah, we'll take that. Another one went over here. Well, they both went down roughly here, so we'll do is we'll go underwater. Let's see if we can see them. Okay. There's one there. Oh yes, we'll take those. If we can find the third one. There's one definitely... I mean, it's very difficult with the perception to spot where they actually land. What is that? That's my ship. We got 2 out of 3. I'd love to get 3 out of 3. I really hope that with the next update they put something back that marks these crash drones, because you just lose so much. Maybe if we just... Oops, I don't want to go into the water. Maybe it went down about here, so we'll just have a quick look here. Of course, eventually it's going to de-res, so we're going to lose it. Looks like there's some pentaxid there. Yeah, it looks like we've lost this one. I can't, and of course the weed's not helping very much at the moment. Okay, we found it. More out of luck than judgment. Well, we got a few steel plates out of it. Take this back to the base. Oh yeah, we've got the water things. I would like to take that apart as well. So I'm just going to get in here. Let's get up close behind the... and grab that. And we're going to power you off. Of course, one thing I haven't done with this ship is we need to transfer food supplies over to the hover vehicle as well, and also we'll take the minigun ammunition as well. So how many what we call it, base food, which one? We got 38 of the nutrient solutions. I mean, what's the weight on the whole vehicle now? So I'm gonna, I certainly don't want to overlet. So we're at 30 tons. We can probably get a little bit more in there. I think I need to stop around 40 tons just to make sure. Is this still churning out? How's the food processor? Yeah, the food processor is still churning these out, so we'll just wait for that. I mean, I'd like to actually, while I'm thinking about it, guys, I want to get over here, and I'm going to put this into the base cargo box. Let's hook that together, and just going to get here, and hey, went the wrong way. I'll put that there. Rig that link. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to retrieve this, because then I can put that next to the one I've got back in my mountain base. Very tempted to retrieve a couple of these sentry guns as well, and we've got a lot of them. And they don't seem to get in on the action, so I can get a couple of these away as well. And how much my full weight? I think we'll keep the sentry guns and in the weapon to the water. Makes sense. Not in the. I mean, it should have gone into here. Is that because I broke the link and it didn't break? Okay, let's have a quick look through. And we got biofuel. Don't really need the biofuel. Take some oxygen with us. And I want the missiles as well. Well, I am completely confused there, guys. I mean, I definitely did pick it up. And as far as I know, I didn't deconstruct it. Oh well. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a massive loss. Fridge. Let's have something to eat. And I think that's about it, guys. What I'm going to do is go to the fridge one. Data controller. And I think we're just pick up a little bit of water as well. Well, it's all in there, isn't it? Now I think that can wait, and just check the upload weight. Statistics, we have 30 tons. Right, probably the best way to test this is to get in here, put on the thrusters, put on the hover engines. Yeah, I think we're pretty close to the limit. I don't really want to go any higher than that. So what I'm going to do is just get here into the base. And what I'm going to do is power everything off here. I know this isn't going to be completely finished, but I want to save a little bit of fuel. Now, getting back to my base is going to be interesting. Ship's a bit lopsided as well. Question is, how can I get back? I need to plot a path. This is going to be a bit risky. What I'm going to have to do is fly against the sun, which is going to make it pretty boring, guys. But what I'll do is a lot of it I'm going to do off camera. And let me just get across this water. I mean, if you've got an overloaded hover vehicle, which isn't, it says hover height 3 meters, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is 3 meters. See if I can keep the momentum, see if I can get up over. Yeah, come on. Bully your way up over. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And if I go down here. And we're just going to keep out the water. This is going to be interesting. Maybe I shouldn't have overloaded the ship so much. What we have to do is level off here, and you know, if I keep the water jumps pretty small, because you can survive if you do go down in the water, but there's always oh yeah, I suppose it was only a matter of time before I did it, because we had to put the helmet on. Shift 0. As I was saying, guys, it's you can survive going underwater, but I think the ship's actually unbalanced as well, and I'm sure some of you guys are going to tell me that. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to base off camera, guys, because it's going to take me a long time to get back there, because I'm going to have to fly literally back round on this flat terrain to try and get back to my mountain base, which is over here. And what I'll do is I'll see you once I get back, because what I want to share with you is whether I can actually get up the top of the mountain. Probably the polite way of saying that. Anyway, so I'll see you in a minute, guys, once I've actually got back to my base. Here we are. What I've done is I've literally travelled all through here. It was an interesting journey, and you can see now, I'm looking at the map here, and I seriously doubt that I'm going to be able to get up through here with my hover vehicle. In fact, I seriously doubt that I'll be able to get my hover vehicle up onto the mountain base. So that is another consideration. And whilst I was actually making my way towards the base, I think what I'm going to have to do is get a heavy lift SV to do the rest of the journeys. I certainly don't want to do them with the hover vehicle. I mean, the best conclusion is that if you're going to build a mountain base, you're going to have to accept that maybe you won't be able to use a hover vehicle very much. You can see here, this is the problem I've had, is just getting up over hills. I did get stuck in a little bit of water, so I'm avoiding water like the plague at the moment. I mean, if I can get up over this mountain, little bit of a mountain here, I could possibly get a run down the other side. The only problem with that is that if you roll down the other side, you can actually get stuck. I think we can drop down into that cliff. I mean, it would be really great if I could get this hover vehicle up onto the mountaintop, but I'm not holding out too much hope for that. We could, yeah, see, with the train's getting pretty rough now. And oops, shift 0. Yeah, we're literally on our side now. Maybe we can get up through here. This is the other problem I had, is because I was flying mainly in the dark, I got stuck against a couple of trees more than once. There was 700 meters. There's a slope there. Maybe I could go up here. I mean, I could. Don't do that. I could possibly cut a path up here. There's a bit of a dip there. When it's a bit flatter there. Maybe if I come up here, you never know, we might make it. So I could cut a path up here, create a slope. Oh, up. Bit of momentum. You can do it. You can do it. We get up over the top here. And this is where it's going to get interesting. But in some ways, if I get stuck here, I'm not going to complain that much. I've got a lot closer than I thought I was going to get. And put it this way, if this HV gets to the top, I might rename it Antelope. Wow, it's got up on top. And all we got to do now is run the ridge line. If I try and stay, and I could squeeze through there. Now it's getting very steep now. I doubt very much if I'll be able to get up here. No. Maybe we can just get through that saddle there. I mean, it might just lift up over the top. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. I never thought I'd be able to do this. Whoops. But I definitely think I need a heavy lift SV. I mean, this is very time consuming. And we've made it. I absolutely don't believe that at all. I was able to get my hover vehicle, and especially as laden as it actually is, to my base. It was absolutely amazing. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is come in here. I'm just going to power off the thrusters. I'm going to have to leave the power on. And he's kind of cocked over on one side, but that's okay. And we're back up on the base. Let's just check the tax status. Less than 3 days. Okay, so that's not a problem. And what we can do now is base 1, construct it in here. And of course what we can do is unload all this straight away. And then we can put that in there. This is where I find I haven't got enough resources to make the... Oh, I left that power block on. So, cement too. We got cement. And what I want to do is make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we won't be able to make 60. And I think this is where I'll leave it, guys, because obviously I need to make out those grow plots ready to lay out my farms. And apologies for the length of this video where it's too long, too short, because I've got to chop large sections out. I've got absolutely no idea how long this video is going to last. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.